I've already kind of started the process. As you can see here, there were 3 screws, main screws here, that took the cover of the hard drive off, and I'm replacing it with the exact same hard drive, which is a Western Digital 500 gig Scorpio Blue 5400 RPM hard drive, same one that was in there, so it should work perfectly. I've already started this process. There were some of these little tiny screws, as you can see here. You can see that there are little tiny screws that go in the side of the hard drive, in the sides here, that hold it in. And it has a hard drive case, a metal case that it slides into with a little plastic tab. So I just unscrewed those on each side, the 2 outside ones first, and then I was able to slide this little case right out of there, and it unplugs the hard drive. So now I'm going to take the new one, the new hard drive, put it in the case here. Fits exactly the same way. I take the little screws and put them in where they were. Actually, I'm going to put them on the inside first. And by the way, I've never done this before, so for you non-techies, this might be helpful, and I'm hoping it turns out right. So we'll see. So screw those back in. All I've ever changed in a computer is memory. I've done that a lot, but I've never done a hard drive, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. As I said, I got the recovery discs from Gateway for the NV53. Okay, I have the 2 inside screws put in, and it just kind of fits right in there in place. As you can see, it just pops right in there, just like that. And I'm going to put the outside screws in here. And that's interesting because from the factory, these screws were kind of sideways a little bit, and it looks like they're going back in, sort of not exactly straight this time either. So I guess as long as they're in there, because that's the way it came from the factory, they weren't exactly in there exactly straight. Okay. Alright, looks like we're plugged in there. Good. Yeah, looks like it's got good contact there. Alright. Now, take the case. That little tab was kind of tucked down in there like that. All the other screws, looks like they're in the right places, from what I can tell. Now we take the cover. Snaps right back in place pretty easily, like that. And we take the screws. They should just go back in pretty easily, I'm guessing. Which they do. Oh, sticking out there. That wasn't quite in place just right there. Alright, one more screw here. We're almost there. Like I said, I've never changed a hard drive in a laptop or a desktop before, so this is kind of a new experience for me, and I hope I'm going to do a good job and not blow up the computer, because I'm not a real high-tech dude, but I think I'm capable of doing this. Alright, let's slip the battery back in, like so. Oops. Might help if I get it in right, huh? There we go. Now it's in properly, the battery's in properly. Okay. Now we should be pretty close to ready to go here. I'm going to plug it back in and use outlet power just because. And let's see what we got here. Blue light comes on. That's a good sign. Okay, we're moving on, and now we have the select language screen, it says, up here, English, so we'll go for that. Continue. Okay. Okay, I just put the recovery disk 2 in the DVD bay, and should go on with the process now, loading the files onto the hard drive. The computer will be like brand new. Okay, we're inserting recovery disk 3 now. There's 1, 2, 3, and then the language disk. This is disk 3 that's going in now. See the screen there, and it says insert recovery disk, then press OK, so that's what we'll do. Just about finished with the recovery disks, and then we have a language disk as well, I believe. Alright, it's prompting me now to insert the language package disk into the optical drive and press OK, so I'm going to do that. There were 4 disks total that came with the gateway recovery disk package that was ordered from Gateway themselves. This is the language disk. Put that in, press OK, and off we go. We're starting to get close to the end here. Okay, I put the language disk in. Now you can see it says setup is installing devices. Looks like the hard drive installation was successful, and all the CD recovery disk installation procedures were successful, so we're good to go. And my son's going to have a like-new computer.